What's up everybody, this is Chris here from D&CGaming Legion, and in today's video we're going to be showcasing Omega Shenron from Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I'm going to show you exactly how to play him. So without further ado, let's dive into it. So let's start off with his basic XXX combo. For the record, I'm playing on the Xbox, so when I say X, I mean square for you PlayStation users, and when I say Y, I mean triangle. So as you can see, he does a barrage of punches and kicks, and eventually he ends it by doing a sludge hammer, knocking the opponent down. Now one thing to note is the startup for this combo, like the little gut punch he does at the beginning, is rather slow. So oftentimes you will find yourself being outbeaten to the punch by faster characters. So I'd recommend you only start off with the X combo if you know for a fact you're gonna hit them with it. Otherwise you risk getting, outbeaten and it's kinda irritating. So let's move on to his next combo. His next combo is his XYY combo. Now, this is a very short one. He does a hit, and then he does another hit, and then he ends it with a double, drop kick with his arms crossed. Now, this combo you can extend by hitting the X button more than once before you hit the Y button. And you can do this about, I want to say 5, maybe 6 times, and he'll end the combo exactly the same. Obviously, the more times you hit the X button, the more damage you'll do. So, this is a rather situational combo. If your opponent's about to get a bar of stamina back or two, and you're afraid they're going to snap vanish behind you, you could just quickly hit the Y button and end this combo just to get them away from you. So nothing special here. Moving on to the next one. Moving on to Omega Shenron's next combo, you have to hit the X button a total of 4 times, then the Y button 3 times to use this combo. If you do it successfully, Omega Shenron will end the combo, dealing a devastating uppercut, sending your opponent flying into oblivion. Now, the trick to landing this combo is you have to pay attention to right when he throws an elbow, it kind of looks like. I'll slow it down on screen right here so you can see. So right there, as you can see on screen, when he throws that left elbow, that's when you want to start tapping the Y button to pull this off. So that's one thing to learn when playing as him, but once you get that down, you can do that awesome combo. So let's move on to the next one. So remember how I said the gut punch that you do during the X combo is very slow and has poor reach? Well, the Y combo is the answer to that. In this combo, Omega Shenron does a kick, it has decent reach, and is fairly quick. So this is a good alternative to get close to your opponent. So it's a very simple combo, just tap the Y button multiple times, and Omega Shenron ends the combo by doing a pelvic thrust.
Here we go, pelvic thrust!
Woohoo! Now let's move on to his YXYXY combo. So again, this is kind of a very basic one, just tap YXYXY. It's a total of 5 hits. He ends the combo doing like a downward slap, which is pretty cool. And we will come back to this one in a bit because there's a trick to it. So move on to the next one. So a trick with the YYY combo is if you hit the Y button once, then you hit the X button multiple times, you could use that as a shortcut to get to the end of the regular XXX combo. So as I said, the Y combo is faster than the X combo, so you could use this to get close to your opponent and then end it with an XXX combo if you desire. Now you can hit the Y button a total of 4 times before you hit the X button to get to the end of the X combo. And there's another combo that also has the exact same trick, which we'll talk about next. So remember that YXYXY combo I talked about earlier? Well, you can actually do that after you hit the X button a total of 4 times in the normal XXX combo. So, just like before, you have to, right when he throws that elbow, that's when you start hitting the Y button, then the X button, then the Y button, then the X button, then the Y button again, just like you would do with a normal combo. And that's how you do it in the XXX combo. So obviously this does a little more damage, but again, as I mentioned, the X combo is a little slow. So only do this when you know for a fact you're going to be able to hit your opponent. And that's it for his combos. So now, the next thing we're going to talk about is his super attacks. So let's just get his first one out of the way. His first super attack is maximum charge. You already know the drill, you know how this works. You just simply charge ki and nothing else. So let's just move on to the next one. His next move is called Whirlwind Blade. And this move, he makes a little spiraling tornado of doom that moves a few feet forward towards its target when you activate it. As you can see, this move is pretty large, so it has a pretty nice hitbox, and it does a nice chunk of damage if it hits the opponent. Now, this move is rather slow. It has a very slow startup to it, and can be easily interrupted, so you do have to be aware as to when you can and cannot use this move. So there's two strategies I have for when using this move. You could use it offensively or defensively. The way you could use it defensively is if your opponent is charging at you and you activate the move at just the right time. The timing is very precise, however. You can get them to fly right into it and they'll take a lot of damage. But again, the timing is very precise and you have to be aware as to, just how far they are from you and how much time you have to activate the move. So keep that in mind. Also, let's say you throw one of these out to try and trick your opponent into coming into it, and let's just say they don't fall for it. What you could do is move really close to the whirlwind blade because it doesn't hurt you. So that way if your opponent tries to attack you, they might get hit by it because, again, as I said, it has a large hitbox. So it's just one thing to keep in mind that you can, use this to get a little stamina back if you're running low. Now, a strategy to use this offensively is when you knock your opponent back, if you quickly rush up to them, you can activate this move and you might be able to catch them. Now remember, when your opponent is recovering, they're invincible. However, because this move has a slow startup time, by the time you activate it, their invincibility frames will be over, and therefore they'll be stuck in this move and you can get some good damage in. This does depend how far you knock them back and when they recover, but I have a clip here I'm going to show you to prove my point. So as you can see right here in this clip, I hit him, I knock him back, and he recovers. Now I'm close enough where I can activate this move, and right when he gets out of his recovery frames, that's when I can hit him with it. Now I'll slow it down so you can see it again, see exactly what I mean. But again, it depends on when they recover, what direction they are in when they recover, how far you are from them, and etc. His next move is Dragon Flash Bullet. Now this move is very situational. There are times when it can be used and it can be decent, but for the most part this move is not so good. As you can clearly see, it fires like a shotgun, so the closer they are to you, the more damage they do. You do to them, excuse me. But unfortunately, when you hit them, you send them flying back. So this makes it difficult to actually do a lot of damage with this move because it's, as I said, like a shotgun. So there is a time and place for it. It's slightly faster than the Whirlwind Blade, so if someone's rushing at you and you activate this, you can push them back and you might do a decent amount of damage. I do have a clip where I do make some use of it, which I'll show you right now. So right here, as you can see, I hit him right as he charges at me, and I send him flying back and do a little damage. Now, again, that damage wasn't huge, but this was a really close fight, so I was trying to get any damage I could to whittle his health down, because if they are low on health and you can hit them with this, it could be enough to finish him off, or at the very least give you an advantage. So there's that. But let's move on to his next move. Now let's move on to my personal favorite Omega Shenron attack, Dragon Thunder! So this is one of the most satisfying moves to land in the whole game. As you can clearly see, when you do get it to land, that damage is just beautiful. It feels so good hitting your opponent with that, and just seeing their health just get obliterated by this move. Now there is some things you need to understand. This move, as you can see, also sometimes doesn't completely land. You'll hit them with it, but they'll get knocked out of the attack and they won't take the full damage. So that is one thing to bear in mind. But, I mean, if they take some damage, it's better than nothing, and it does push them back, so you might be able to recover in time. But one thing you have to bear in mind is this can be dodged. If your opponent treats this like a back attack, which it is, they're going to back away, step vanish, do whatever they can do, get away from the attack, and it's going to be difficult to land. However, there is a trick I'm going to show you on how you might be able to fake your opponent out and land it. So I'm going to show you this clip right here. So you can see right here, me and my opponent, we're fighting, we're clashing. Then he gets me in a combo, I back off. I get to take the lead, I get him in a combo, and bam. Look at that. I pretty much nearly won the fight, and there it is. And that's all because I landed that. If I did not land that Dragon Thunder, I would not have won that fight. Now I have another clip to also prove that this wasn't just like a fluke. So in this next clip right here, I get him in the combo, bam, and he dodges and he falls right for it, and I win the fight with that badass Dragon Thunder, and it feels so good. So as you can clearly see, if your opponent tries to snap vanish after that last hit in the normal XXX combo and they try and counterattack, you can do this right away. You might be able to catch them. And last but not least, let's talk about Omega Shenron's ultimate attack. So he only has one ultimate attack. It's called Minus Energy Ball. It costs 5 key bars in total. It has a very slow charging time and does not have very good tracking, but if you manage to get this move to land, it hits really damn hard and will absolutely just obliterate your opponent's health bar. It's very satisfying. However, a heavy stamina break is mandatory to land this move. If you do not pull that off, you will never get this move to hit, because your opponent can easily just sidestep it. The charge up is slow, so they can easily get out of the way. So you have to get a stamina break with this move. Now, as I said in my Janemba guide, if they don't have that many bars of stamina, then the stamina break will not last long enough for you to successfully hit them with the move. So again, if they have like 6, 8, 10 bars of stamina, like a humongous amount, you'll have no problem getting the move to land. But if they have a very low amount, like 4, 5, they might be able to get out of it. So just bear that in mind when you go for a stamina break. Now, one thing to note about this move that's rather interesting is if you can charge the move like right in front of your opponent, the giant ball that he condenses into a smaller one actually does hurt your opponent and will do a little more damage. It's not a huge difference, and I wouldn't recommend doing it, but if you want to do the maximum possible damage with this move, then maybe you should give that a try. Now, I'm going to show you how to successfully land a heavy stamina break so you can land that ultimate attack. All you have to do is either do his XXX combo or do a YXX combo to get to the end of the XXX combo where he does the sledgehammer. And all you gotta do is, instead of doing the sledgehammer, do a heavy stamina break, which coincidentally is the same animation. It's the sledgehammer. So if you can successfully pull that off, then they'll be stunned long enough to hit him with the ultimate attack. Now, another clip I'm going to show you right here is that it is possible sometimes for the sledgehammer to miss. I don't know why. I'm not sure if it has to do with how tall the character is, how high you are on the map. I don't know. But sometimes it does miss, so you do have to be aware of that. It is possible to also land the regular stamina break where he throws a punch, but I'd recommend you just only go for the heavy one, because that one seems to have a little more of a hitbox because he's doing a downward strike with his hands, while the punch, I feel like the hitbox is not as good. Alright, well, now that I've covered everything about Omega Shenron, it's time to put everything to the test. So I'm going to cut to an actual live fight between me and my friend Dan, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, and here we are, everyone. I got Dan here with me.
Hey everybody, I'm at home. We're doing this over Skype once again.
Yeah, and I'm here to put everything I just said in the video to the test.
And I'm here to help.
Yeah. So the rules are the same as last time. I have to be Omega Shenron. Danny can be whatever character he so desires, including his custom if he wants to. And if any of you haven't seen already, I made an Omega Shenron montage, which I will link that in the description, and I'll put it on screen right here. So if you have seen it, you know that I've been pretty damn good with Omega Shenron, and I've only gotten better after that video. So I have one question to you, Dan. Are you ready to be rocked by the dragon?
I sure hope so. I have a few tricks up my sleeve, but I feel like you've been practicing long enough that you might be able to counter them. So I guess we'll find out right now.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Now, when the match starts, I'm going to attempt to do an Omega Shenron impression and stay in character throughout the entire match. I will say one thing. If I get Mystic Flashed in the face, I'm going to instantaneously break character.
Oh, flashbacks. I wish we could put a nice flashback in black and white on the screen right now.
You read my mind. That's what I was planning on doing.
Ah! Oh! Thank you, Nail, for your awesome ultimate.
Son of a bitch.
Super Saiyan Ultimate God! Your power is nothing compared to that of the Shadow Dragons! What?
Ah, crap, I'm getting my ass kicked already. I got careless.
I won't let you escape!
But I can do that.
What are you?
And then I can do this, which I've been practicing with. And I friggin' missed. Damn it. Oh no, I didn't miss.
Well, you're not doing that badly. But this is the end of the line for you.
Yeah, that was my ace in the hole. If I screw that up, that's the end.
Go to hell!
Yeah, yep, that's it. I have to respec my character. This is not good. Ah, damn it. Oh, that's the end.
What's wrong? Are you dead?
I call for a rematch, just like last time.
Alright, I'll take a break from trying to impersonate him, which there's a trick I'm gonna try to make that sound better in the video, but we'll see how that actually is when that time comes.
Okay, best 2 out of, well, not best 2 out of 3, but, yeah, best 2 out of 3. Let's do that. We didn't do that last time.
Yeah, sure, I enjoy destroying you.
Okay, now, don't be a sore winner.
How would I be sore?
It's an expression.
So I see you're not dead yet. Fine.
If only I could go Super Saiyan 4. I hope Dimps is listening, because that's something I wish I could do.
Will not be enough to defeat me.
You're destroying Cell's arena.
I was born from all the negative energy that created this arena.
Ah!
Ah.
Dragon Ball!
That's not supposed to hit from the front. I guess you got lucky. Not
What?
today. Ah, didn't work again. Ugh. Yeah, I screwed that up. Yeah, see, I told you folks, he's been playing with him too long, and I've been rusty because I've been playing other games.
Dragon Thunder!
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Ah, that's not supposed to hit from the front.
It's not hitting you from the front, it's hitting you from behind when you snap dance behind me. Clever girl. It was at this moment in time that Chris had realized he was screwed.
Yes! Whew! I will thank Nail once again for his amazing move. Thank you, Nail.
My Dragon Ball!
Alright, we still got one more. Here's the tiebreaker.
Omega Shenron, Shadow Dragon Malice.
That sounded like a combination of Omega Shenron and Han Solo, but alright.
You broke me. Stay in the trash can, trash. It ends here, monkey.
Ow. That's always good. Start off with a perfect block. Ah! Oh boy, perfect time to be out of stamina.
Is that all you got?
Crap, I think it's Omega Shenron after he fought Gogeta. He's extra pissed.
I forgot.
Oh no! I was just short, damn it! Oh, that was gonna be my ace in the hole yet again, and I screwed it up. And that's the end.
I feel satisfied.
I feel satisfied too. I still managed to get you with the Mystic Flash, and that's all I really cared about.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. That is how you play Omega Shenron and rock the dragon.
Clearly.
Now, is there anything, any last words you have to say?
I got beat, fair and square. Only thing left to do is train harder, like Goku would.
That is true. That is true. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
So don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button down below. I think Omega Shenron could use it after all that salt he had to deal with. So, see you next time, guys.